Hello all, welcome to my channel. This is Babu Krishna. So in the previous sessions, we have seen the basics of Linux shell scripting, like what is the basic of the shell command line interpreter and certain things we have seen. And second unit, we have covered like how we will execute a shell script actually. So that are the ways we have seen. So if you are not aware of that, you can view the previous video. So let us start with now very core, very fundamental, the operators actually. So we will start with that. So let me open the notes and then the relevant documents. Of course, we will. This is shell operators. Yes. Okay. So let us begin our discussion. So this is for the unit 3, uh, session 1. So for your convenience, this unit I will try to be like covering in multiple sessions, but it will be very brief and as per the required one. But it will be in multiple sessions. Generally, not generally I cover 2 or 3 sessions, but this will be more than that because I just want to give it separately for your convenience. Okay, so let us begin with the shell operators actually. So what is that we are trying to see today? So I'll just go to the outline, then we'll come. So testing expressions, this is what we have to see today. Operators and all, it will be continued. Okay, so means why like before we start operators actually, we need to see two things. One is expression evaluation, right? Means you need to evaluate a expression. Means I have some 1 plus 2, I have value 1 and 2 I want to add, so that is the expression. I want 1 and 2, I need to compare 1 less than 2 or 1 greater than 2, like that. And I want to compare strings like hi, hello, whether both are same or like that. So that is whatever the expression actually. So expression evaluation or whatever the expression. Another one is testing actually. So testing the expression. So testing the expression is, it will tell you true or false. Evaluate the expression is, it will give you the result actually. So I have 1 plus 2, it will be given 3. But if I say 1 less than 2, that is true or false actually. So that is the testing the expression. So this is, it will give true or false. So true is like 0, false is non-zero in the shell scripting terminology. So true is uh, like 0, uh, and then false is non-zero. So if you got the value non-zero, which is nothing but a false actually. So non-zero represents the type of the failure. Like sometimes, as I told in the previous session, so it depends upon the type of failure. Okay, so let us begin with the whatever the expression actually. So okay, so let me open the terminal. Okay, so now before applying this expression and getting the result, we can simply check with the expression whether it is no, I want to get some value. So as I told, I want to get 2 plus 3 actually, right? So now if I say expression 2 plus 3, it will be 5 whatever. So 2 minus 3, it will be minus 1. So this is how you are evaluating the expression. So this expression you can also this is not the right way to directly assign the numbers actually, which is not right way. So we need to assign in a variable. So I say v1 equal to 12, v2 equal to 21. Then I say expression v1 plus expression dollar v2, right? So of course this dollar yeah, we can give in another format also. I will come to that a little later. So this is the expression how you will do. Now let us assume I take v3. Okay, I give something very interesting. So I give a string actually. So now I say dollar v2 plus dollar v3. So even though you are giving a number and then string, it will automatically convert to this particular string to a number and it will give the result. So if you see 123 plus 21, it is 144. But if you give something with a string, then it will not evaluate actually. So that will be a error. So I say expression dollar s1, right? And then whatever the dollar v1. So which is not right. Why? Because non-integer argument. So if you, even though you are passing with a string, it has a number, it will convert to that the string to the integer and it will evaluate, but not in this form, which is a non-integer argument. So you are telling like no, only expression is only for this arithmetic kind of thing. Maybe like I need to say whatever expression, 2 less than 3, right? But less than, you know, that one, that is a uh, like standard input, it signifies. So we need to put a backslash to override the default functionality. So that is a meta character actually. Details about that you can see in the line examples. Now this is less than, you can have greater than, whatever, like no, or v1, I can say v1 greater than v2, or number, it doesn't matter actually. So I say expression v1 greater than v2, which is not right. So if I say echo dollar v1 dollar v2, so if I see 1221, it is not right actually. So now you can do multiple things in the expression actually. So you can do the integers, you can do the strings and all. So let us test the strings actually. So I say s1 is maybe I say scripting something, so which I've used in the slides. I will use the same thing. I just say script actually. So now let us do the matching of this particular expression actually. So I can say match dollar s1 dollar s2. So it will give whatever the matched syntax, matched indexes actually. So it index will start with 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. So it will give you that particular index. So now if I say expression, I say match dollar, you can have a dot, colon dollar s2. I hope this will work. Some issue, syntax error, no, I am not sure. It should be match will not be there. Okay, so it should not be, there should not be any match for this actually. So if you give in this format, you should not give whatever this match keyword or the argument, you should not give that. So now this is, it will match this particular two strings. Like this you have multiple things with this string actually. So let us assume I want to find the index actually. So now let us okay, let us do this one. So I say s1 is whatever the script, script, and s2 is scripting, which I used in the same slides. I will try to see expression index, like this one is not dollar, because this is not the built-in variable. That is the syntax you need to follow. S1, and I want to say I. Okay, so it will be 4. Now if I say like IP, like it will be still 4 actually. So now let us assume R. Okay, RIPT, right? So it will be still whatever the 1, 2, 3, right? And if I give something like this TIN, okay, scripting TIN, so you will see that like no, it will not be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It cannot be 6, but it will be 4 actually. So why? Because this index, it will be checking this particular character. If it is present, whatever the present, the first comes, it will give that particular index number actually. So that's what it is doing. So now if I say expression index dollar s1 abc, and then it will give 2, because there is no a no b, then it will go c, it will give 2. Now if I say xyz, then it will give 0, because it has not occurred. So this is how you will check the index with the expression. Now let us assume I want to retrieve a substring from this actually. Okay, so maybe let us do that. Expression substring I want actually. So I say substring dollar s2. From s2 we'll take, so whatever 2 to 4 actually. So now if you see this one 2, it will be 2 and then 4, including both the things. That is the substring. So anything you can try. Okay, so that is the substring. Now you have something called length also. So I say dollar of length s1, which is 5, s2 if you see this one 9 actually. So that is the string operations what you will do with the expression actually. So you can do the integer operations, then string operations. So with expr command, we can do integers, comparisons, anything actually. So integer evaluation and all, we can do that particular one which we have seen. So if you want complete details on that, you can refer to the man page, man expression. It will give complete thing. Of course, r and all also you can see that one. So if arg is whatever is neither null, otherwise arg2, like that you have multiple things, like whatever plus minus multiplication and all, generally we will see actually. So generally any program we will see like arithmetic difference and all, we will anyway that will be regularly will be using in the shell scripting. So remaining things you can explore more on that, you can try all the things. Like if I say v1 equal to maybe r and all, we will try v1 equal to 10, v2 equal to something 20, then expression dollar v1. This is not a bitwise operator, so you need to remember that. So now this one will be the first one will be the right thing. So now if I say v1 equal to 0, then either of, then it will give you 20 actually. So if both are 0, I will directly assigning to save some time. Then it will be anyway 0 actually, or I can say v1 equal to 0, v2 equal to 0. Then if I say that one, or it will be 0. So either of the thing is positive, whatever, like no the that value it will come. Of course negative also, otherwise it will give you 0 actually. So I say v1 is minus 10, then it will give minus 10. So and also same thing, if both are 0, it will give 0. And if one of these like no and operation, that is like a like and thing, so that is the like similar to the and actually. So I can so if you see here, argument 1, if it is neither null or 0, otherwise argument 2. So it is r operation. So if it is neither null or 0 means what, it is true. Since it is true, then it is argument 1, otherwise argument 2. So if both are like no false, then it is whatever the 0. So if this is neither null or 0, this one, if neither argument is null or 0 actually. So if it is neither null or 0, otherwise argument 2, so this is and operation actually. So either of the one or both, like that. So that is the and or. So we can you can explore more on that. Now let us check on the next thing, which we have seen the expression. Now I want to test the expression actually. So let us assume I want to test like 10 equal to 10 or something, right? This is 10 equal to 10, we can check. I want to do the test operations actually, means I need to do the test. Okay, test command or test whatever the operation. So this one will be in the three ways. One is with you can use this the test thing, and second is with these square brackets. Third is you need to use these double parentheses actually. So either of the way you can use the test command. Whenever you do the test command, actually the execution status you need to check with this particular value. So if it is 0, it is success, or whatever the test is success, otherwise it is a failure actually. So non-zero is a failure, so which we already know. So this one will give the last command execution status. So successful is for 0, non-zero for failure. So this is how we will do that. Now let us check on this test command. So this is one way test. Okay, so like the same thing you can do 10 whatever equal to 10. So here you need to be careful. You need to put these particular braces space actually. So if you are not giving space, then it will not work actually. Why? Because this space is, this expression is like something like your ls actually. So if I will let you know, like let us assume you say which ls, right? It is there in this, which is executable file. So if I say bin ls, this is a executable file which is working. The same thing expression also named like that actually. So you can see user bin question mark, oh sorry, the that particular square bracket. So I say this one, and this is also a executable. Okay, so that's what, like no, this is a executable file like ls or pwd, but they have named with a whatever the square brackets. So you need to give like space like that, like we have did test, right? The same thing they have not given with the name, but like this actually. And then you can also do something like this, 10 plus 10 or 10 plus 12, I will say all time 10 plus 10 not needed. So now whatever like this one, like this you can, sorry, not plus actually, so we want to do the test, right? 10 equal to 12, right? Okay, so we have not seen, we have just tested this one, but we have not checked the last execution status. So let us check that one. So I say 10 equal to 10, which is true or false. So this is true. Now 10 equal to 11, right? So which is false. You can see this one. Now the same 10 equal to 10 or 12, right? Then this is false. Then 10 equal to 10, which will be true. So these are the with test expression. The same thing we can see. Uh, okay, I'll say 10 equal to 12, which is false, and then 12 equal to double parenthesis 12 equal to 12, right? Then dollar question mark 0, true. So if you observe this one, I am not concentrating, like, no, the spaces and all doesn't need actually. So correctly spaces and all only needed for for these actually. So if you given double braces, it will automatically detect that, and there is no restriction of single, no space, like that everything will work actually. So if I say like this without spaces also, it will work. So you can, in this way you are free to write whatever, like syntax free maybe, like, no, but here it is, you need to give the strict syntax actually. So that's what you will be seeing. So this is the whatever the test actually. So you are checking whether the evaluation, the expression is true or false, but you want to have a result of the expression, then you will be not using this, but you will be using like expression, and you will be using the back quotes actually. So then you will be getting the result. So before that you should not use this 10 10 like that actually, which is not right. So you need to like replace with variables actually. So I say v1 equal to 10, then v2 equal to 20. So I'll just show you only one. So v1 like less than or equal to or greater than, whatever we'll see completely in the like in this particular less than in the arithmetic what is it, so arithmetic, in the other operators we'll see that one actually. So relational operator will, it will come, we'll see in that particular relational operator. As of now we'll just check on this. So 1, so it is equal to v2, which is false actually. So the same thing, you need to put a variables not with zeros and ones. So this is evaluating expression, and you got true or false actually. Now we will see the I want expression to be evaluated, I want result actually. So that's what we will see now. Now I say result, maybe I'll just use the same dollar v1 dollar v2. Now okay, 10 and 20. Now I want to place this one into the variable called expression. Now I say dollar v1 plus dollar v2. So now if I say echo dollar result, it will be 30. So now you are evaluating the expression, storing the result. So earlier thing, you have evaluated expression and you are checking whether it is true or false. So that is the three ways, like test and square brackets and then parenthesis. That's what these three ways which you have checked the test command actually. So evaluation is the again these three ways actually. So let us check. So one is with expression, another one is with let syntax, another one is like no this dollar and parenthesis actually, same thing. Okay, so this is the evaluation. So we have checked with expr how you have done. Okay, so now let us check on the next method. So like let, okay, so I say let v1 equal to 12, and then you can give the space, or I am giving three variables, you one variable is enough, but still result equal to v1 plus v2 plus v3, right? So now I say echo dollar result, right? It will be 69, whatever 2369. Okay, you can also give with comma actually, so that is also accepted. So either way you can do. Okay, so and if you see here no strict syntax and all, so let us, maybe I will change one value. Okay, so that we are evaluating correctly, that's what the intention. If you want to give semicolon, you cannot give like you need to add let for all the things, then only it will work actually. So otherwise it will not work. Okay, so let us change one value actually. So now if I see, then it will be whatever 100 I have increased, so 377. So you can do either of the way. So this is the second method. Otherwise you can also do like result, right, dollar whatever, so v1 plus v2 plus v3 also we can give, right? Then echo dollar result, it will give 377. Same thing actually. Maybe I will say minus 10, right? 367. I hope, whether I am not sure, mostly I don't, I think this also, no, not this one. You need to give the dollar actually. So this way it is not possible. So you need to give the dollar to store the expression. So don't try to do like this. So it will not be valid actually. So this is how you will be doing the evaluating the expression, whether test or not, or evaluation with this. So okay, so this is the base of that. Now let us check on the next things. Okay, so let us check on this. I had a problem once. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we have did. Now let us check file types and compare values. That's what we have seen. uh, Now performs numerical or string operations, logical Boolean operations, file test operations. So all it will do. So we also checked this thing, and then for the string you need to use this equal to, and the for the expression you need to use this equal to EQ. These both details and all we will separately see in the separate next session, how you will be doing the string comparisons, that string test operators, and about the EQ, that one we will be seeing in the like the arithmetic. Then relational operators, we'll see that particular one. So now we see how to evaluate expression, whatever the types of expressions. So we'll see more on the arithmetic thing. Some substrings length and all we already seen in the sample. So expression, so you can evaluate, you can explore more on that. And multiplication, as we know that one, multiplication is a meta character, you need to give with backslash, or you can also give something like this in the double quote, so that it will lose the meaning in the quotes actually. So yeah, but if you are given with the expression, you need to give. So that's what about this. So I can just test for you. So expression, I need 3 into 4, which you cannot do, syntax error it will give. So you can do something like this, or you can also do something like this. Okay, so or you can also use single quotes. Okay, like this. So you can do either of the way. Okay, now this you can explore the remaining things which what we have discussed here actually. So you can explore more on that. Now this is whatever the string related thing. So you are the matching the string, and like index, substring, and length of the string. So that's what all we have seen. So you can cross check and you can explore more on this. Now test operators, which we have seen, and but this is not the right way. You need to put a variable actually. So I'm showing you multiple ways, but the best way is put a variable. Now the same thing I have put in a script file, like test commands I'm doing. So this is in a big file you will do, but for your testing purpose directly you can try on the command line. So going further we will write in the test script files, but as of now we will use like this actually. So we have seen three methods with the variable. So this is the right way how you will do this. You can enhance by v1 v2, like now by taking user input or the other user input methods. As of now, going forward you can also add the command line arguments and all, but as of now user input you can take and you can evaluate that. You can do small changes to this. Instead of v1 equal to 1, v2 equal to 1, you can make it user input. Okay, so this is the evaluating the expression actually. So I got the expression, I am storing into the variable. So the same with let and then the double braces method actually. So this is how we will be doing. Okay, so we will see the next about the operators in the from the next session. So I hope like you enjoyed the session and it is useful for you. So you can subscribe for more videos. Okay, then see you in the next video. Bye for now.